Hello students, good afternoon everyone. Welcome again in our math session. I am Smita teacher here. Today we are going to study chapter number 7, coordinate geometry. All the basic concepts we have studied in the 9th standard, the chapter coordinate geometry. Let us revise it. Coordinate geometry is the branch of mathematics which deals with the position of an object in a plane described with the help of two perpendicular lines. Thus, the system used to describe the position of a point, suppose P, in a plane is known as the Cartesian system, or this plane is known as the Cartesian plane. The intersection of x and y axis divides the plane into four parts. Each part is called quadrant here. Thus, the plane consists of the axis and four quadrants is known as the xy plane or Cartesian plane or coordinate plane here. The axes are known as the coordinate axis, where the horizontal line is known as the x-axis and the vertical line is known as the y-axis. Here the four quadrants are named as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant in the anticlockwise direction of the xy plane from the positive direction of the x-axis. Now let us consider one point P whose coordinates are x, y. Always we are denoting the coordinates x coordinate first and then y coordinate, separated with the comma in the bracket. Now here the x-coordinate of a point is its perpendicular distance from the y-axis. That means we are always taking the reading of the x-coordinate is its perpendicular, the distance of the point from the y-axis, perpendicular distance from the y-axis measured along the x-axis. That means this is our x-coordinate. And this distance is also known as the abscissa. Now the y-coordinate of a point is the perpendicular distance, the distance of the point P from the x-axis measured along the y-axis. And this distance is also known as the ordinate. That means this is the abscissa and this is the ordinate. So the distance, the perpendicular distance from the y-axis measured along the x-axis is known as the abscissa or x-coordinate, and the distance, the perpendicular distance from the x-axis is called the ordinate, which is measured along the y-axis, and it is also known as the y-coordinate. Now suppose the point is on the x-axis. Suppose the point A is on the x-axis, then the coordinates of this point on the x-axis are of the form x0. That means here there is no distance from the x-axis on the y-axis. So y-coordinate will be 0 here, and the perpendicular distance from the y-axis we can measure, which is our x-coordinate. Similarly, if the point lying on the y-axis, then its distance from the y-axis, its distance from the y-axis is 0, and its distance, perpendicular distance from the x-axis is y here, because it is measured along the y-axis. So its coordinates are 0, y. That means the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0, and the equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. So this is the equation of y-axis and this is the equation of x-axis. student, in this chapter we will learn how to find the distance between two points whose coordinates are given and the coordinates of the point which divides a line segment joining two points, given points in a given ratio. Also, we are going to study the area, how to find the area of a triangle formed by three given points. Now, there is a distance formula given to find the distance between two points, suppose P and Q. The coordinates of P are P x1 y1 and the coordinates of Q are x2 y2. And we have to find the distance between these 2 points. Now the formula is PQ is equal to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Now this is the difference between the abscissa and its square plus the difference between the ordinate its square. And using the Pythagoras theorem, because we are measuring these distances perpendicular to the x-axis and perpendicular to the y-axis, and here we can form the triangle, and using the Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, suppose this is point T, in this triangle PQT, we can find PQ is equal to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Now here we can consider this distance as y1 because y coordinate of point P is y1 and therefore this perpendicular distance is y1 and this perpendicular distance is x1 here. For the point Q, this distance or this perpendicular distance, this full, is x2 and this distance is y2 here. Now for this triangle, we have to find the distance PT or side PT and side QT. So let us find PT first. PT is equal to this x2, that means this full distance minus this x1, we will get PT. So PT is equal to x2 minus x1 and QT is equal to this y2 minus this y1, we will get this. That means this is y2 and this is y1. So y2 minus y1 is QT. So right here y2 minus y1 is QT. Now let us, using the Pythagoras theorem, we can write PQ, which is the hypotenuse here, PQ square is equal to PT square plus QT square, using the Pythagoras theorem. This is, now put the values of PT and QT. So x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square, which is our PQ square. Now we want the distance between these 2 points P and Q. So PQ is equal to, as we are taking the square root on both the sides, this will come under root sign. So x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. And this is our distance formula to find the distance between two given points. Students, here we will take only positive square root because we know that the square root of 4 we can write plus minus 2. But here we are taking only the positive value because we know that the distance is always non-negative, that is positive. So here we are going to take only the positive square root. Now there are many types of problems which can be solved by using distance formula. The first type, problems based on the collinearity of points. That means prove that the given points are collinear, like this, sums can come. Now second type of problems is they are based on the equidistant points. And the third type we are going to see here, the problems based on geometrical figures. That means we have to prove the figure forming by joining the points in the coordinate plane is a square or rectangle or rhombus, etc.